Oh, why is Ori? Hey, good morning. I haven't drawn Owen yet. Sorry. Good morning,
All
everybody.
right. Let me click your. Let me click the live button. Good morning, all. How are we today? Happy
Happy
Wednesday.
Wednesday.
It is Wednesday. Yes. Jeez, I can't even remember what day it is. All right. How are we all doing today? Okay. Do Stuff Girl is here and asks, how are you?
Doing very good, thank you. How are you?
Buttercup says hi. Fuzzy Unicorn says yo. Judy says morning. Noodle says hi.
Hello.
Jennifer says hi.
Hello.
Mr. Chaos says, oops, Scott. Taylor says hello. And Neon Rat says hello. How you guys doing today? Bun Bun says, love your videos. You're a big inspiration.
Thank you very much.
How goes it? Massive Oni Girl says hi.
Hello.
Just Brian, hi, how are you? I'm doing great. I have a volleyball game in a bit.
Ooh, fun. I love volleyball.
Oh, you're such a big inspiration. That's Bob the Cheesy.
That's very nice of you, Bob the Cheesy.
Tanya says hi. Luigi says hi. I don't have time. Vanilla says hi. Hey, bud, I'm doing good. How are you doing? That's Nazrak.
Doing good, thank you.
Edbert's here and says hi.
So what is casting the shut? I'm trying to figure out, what is it? Is it?
I don't know. Maybe it's the light.
Yeah, no, it's not the light. Okay, it just must be part of the Hobbit hole window. I don't like I like mozzarella cheese on a pizza, but even so, I am lactose intolerant, so it doesn't like me back. It's not a mutual relationship.
Hello, I love your sketchbooks. That's Zoe.
Oh,
Bethany
thank
says,
you.
good morning, ringers are running, and I'm on TikTok.
Good morning, Bethany.
Smoky Bones says good morning. Colleen says,
Good
yay,
morning.
someone to paint with.
Yay!
What are you painting, Colleen? Tell us a story. Gem and Bunny says hello. Richard says good morning, SBC. How are you, beautiful people?
Hey, good morning.
I am doing well, Do Stuff Girl. Thank you. Bun Bun says hi from India.
Hello.
I'm on the bus right now, but that doesn't stop me. That's Jelly.
Nothing can stop you.
Jelly in it, I'm sewing a pretty dress.
Oh, that's fun.
Let's see. Jordan says hello there. Sarah says hey. Ebo says hi, Scott.
Hello.
Bob says good morning. Clara says hey, everyone. And Viviana says I love that you love the Hobbit so much.
I love the book, and yeah, it's fun. So here's the photo I'm using, the photo I'm referencing.
Oof, that's a prosthetic, isn't it?
Yeah. And but let me see if I can.
Excuse me. It is 9 o'clock in the morning where we are. Elia is drawing Art Nouveau drawing, capital N, like one of yours. You're amazing.
Oh, Art Nouveau is so fun.
Star says good morning, SBC.
Good morning.
Mary says hello, everyone. Joey says hello.
Hello.
Sarah, Lord of the Rings, baby. Is this painting going to be watercolor, says Eva?
Yeah. This is we're just kind of finishing up. I've just got a few more hobbits or dwarves left to go, and then the entire sketchbook will be done. But yeah, it's all been watercolor and ink.
Morning, just joined. Awesome sketch already. That's Olivia.
Oh, thank you.
Susanna says hi from Germany.
Hello.
Nico says, how are you?
I'm doing good, thank you. We stopped going. This is our first week of not going 7 days a week live. So yesterday, Donna and I, we went to the grocery store and we
sent
a lot of emails, and I'm working on the prints are on their way. They've been for the hair journal. They've been printed up and they are shipped. So hopefully we'll get them soon, and then I'll make a video, and then I'll put up the the Kickstarter for those. But it was a nice little change to not go live every single day. We love going live, we really do, but I think it's good to take a day off from time to time. So
yeah, we haven't had a break in a while, and that was, unless we've actually physically left town, we haven't had a break. So it was nice to be home and get some stuff done. Bob Up says your drawing is amazing already. You are amazing.
Oh, thank you.
Colleen says currently painting the Old Spring banner in downtown Franklin.
Oh, that's great.
Wow, that's awesome. Isaboa says, I had volume on full and the ASMR shook me.
Oh.
Executor Arctina says good morning.
Good morning.
Zemnia says hello. Frosty says
hello.
Brady Sim says hi from Portland. Alex says how are you feeling?
I'm feeling good. Thank you very much. Thank you for asking.
We have a good morning. And Citrus says hi Scott and Donna. How are you both doing?
Doing good, thank you.
I'm about half a cup of tea in, so I'm doing good. Doesn't take a lot. How many pages? Oh, how many pages are left in the book? Good question.
There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pages left.
Boo, this is going to be watercolor, right, babe? You're going to do watercolor.
Yeah, watercolor and ink. So first I'm getting just the pencils where I like them, and then I will ink it using my zebra brush pen, and then I will go over it with the watercolor. And the whole process should take about an hour. Ish.
We're very much on the ish side.
Yeah, we give ourselves an hour and a half usually, so.
That depends on how many distractions Scott has and how many times he wants to draw something else.
Yeah.
Oh, I can draw that and show you how to draw that.
Well, you guys asked some fun questions, so if I can answer it, I will.
Shikao says the sketchy sound from the pencil is so like itchy but refreshing at the same time. Wendy says hello. Are you gonna paint something Marvel related soon?
Yeah, I love painting Marvel stuff. I think I have a couple still stuff that's in the.
And that's why it's the ish.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I
have Hella. She's in the Etsy store. I guess technically Finn is Marvel. And then I forgot her name from Black Widow. I'm sorry, Black Panther. Sorry. I got Nick Fury. And I think that's what I have left of the Marvel stuff. I mean, every time I paint something Marvel, it sells. So I've done Loki, I've done Spider-Man, I've done Thor, I've done Tony Stark. Yeah. But yeah, whenever I do.
Watercolor and ink today, guys. That is what we are using. Well, and by we, I mean Scott. Because let's face it, I'm not drawing. Unless you want to see some really cool stick people. Alex is because of you I started drawing.
Oh, thank you.
Jelly says your sketches are already so good.
Thanks.
Natasha, I have a Hobbit display sword of Arwen in my room. It's awesome.
Oh, that's so cool.
Nice. Ivy, it's 4 o'clock in the afternoon for Ivy.
Oh, nice. We named our puppy Arwen.
Yeah. You must be a little tired of dwarves by now.
I'm kind of running on empty here, but yes, I'm gonna finish them up.
They look adorable. Had the volume on 4. You're funny. Mr. Mac Baby says good morning, everyone.
Good morning, Mr. Mac Baby.
Mary says it's 9 a.m. here too. This is my first time catching a live stream. I'm so excited.
Welcome. It's very nice to meet you.
Wendy asks if you like drawing.
I do. I love drawing. For me, it is just something that lets me kind of be me. I can kind of just zone out and doodle, and I like looking back on my drawings. I kind of look at them as like a diary. It's like a visual diary for me.
Parker says, wow, they're also good. Marguerite says,
Thank
hello
you.
from British Columbia, Canada.
Hello.
Gifted says that I missed the Animal Crackers live on Monday.
Well, yes, you did. You did. Since I showed so much behind the scenes stuff, I did not make it public. So once you guys watched it, I made it a private video.
There was a lot of stuff that we couldn't. We could show it.
Yeah.
Like.
It was kind of a special treat.
Yeah, it was.
So, yeah, the movie's still on Netflix, and you guys could still watch it, of course, and we would love that. But it was just a special thing to do for, Animal Crackers Day.
Yeah, I'm tired. The travel art kit. There's a link to that in his bio. If you go to Sava Art, there's a link to the travel kit. You put the link from Amazon, wasn't it?
The paint kit?
Yes, the water.
Yeah.
Okay. Jordan wants to know what other novels or books do you think will be next?
I wanted to do like a Harry Potter one, but there's so much tension surrounding J.K. Rowling that it's probably better that I stay away from that for now. So I honestly don't know. I think I'll definitely.
You have to finish the hair journal.
I gotta finish the hair journal, yeah. So I'll do that.
And you have some other work you need to do too.
Yeah.
Hello, it's so good to see you live again. Hope you're doing really well. That's Oishi.
Oh, thank you. I am.
Pumpkin Pie says hey.
Hello.
Big Meatball says hi from Shanghai, China.
Hi, Big Meatball.
How is it in Shanghai today? I just finished Lord of the Rings 2 days ago and started watching The Hobbit last night. So far, The Hobbit is better in my opinion. That's going to be perfect.
Oh, fun.
Bethany retracted a message.
Uh-oh. See, the scandals are already happening.
Scandalous people. Tina Mercury says good morning.
Good
Olive
morning.
Says, hi, I'm kind of new.
Hi, kinda new. Nice to meet you.
I'm kind of old. How are you?
Yeah.
Ian says, dude, I was really inspired to start drawing again after watching your videos.
Oh, thank you.
Denise says, hi from Sri Lanka. Love your work.
Oh, well, hello. Hello from the Hobbit hole.
Let's see. What's the new live stream timetable? Good question. It is, we are doing Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 9 a.m. Central Time.
So the usual time, Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
And we are doing Saturday nights at 7 p.m.
Yeah, so we're going to do one evening, just for those of you who can't make it for the mornings.
Correct.
So we'll do Saturday at 7 p.m. Central Time.
Let's see. Oh, I'm tired. Parker was talking about the whole bag, the whole travel bag.
Oh, that.
Do you want the whole travel bag? I'm tired. Or did you want to just know about the watercolor kit? I thought you were talking about just the watercolor kit.
The Swiss Medic bag is something that you just kind of have to get lucky and find it on eBay or something. Because I got mine years ago on eBay, and I've heard people who've been able to find them, and a lot of people who haven't.
Opinions on charcoal drawings.
I think charcoal drawing is fun. I did that in college.
I like charcoals. I think they're interesting.
For me, it's like charcoal and pastels are a little too fragile for me. Like I feel like they can blow away, and I don't really particularly like adding the frisket, the fixative onto it, because it always seems to dull it a little bit. So I think I like charcoal when I'm doing figure drawing, but I don't like to do it for finished drawings.
Okay, I'm gonna butcher your name, but I'm trying really hard. Chow An says hi from Vietnam, and I apologize if I butchered that.
Oh.
Viviana says yes, that's good. Taking breaks. Exotic Clover says hi. I'm new here. Found you on my For You page.
Oh, thank you. Welcome.
That guy says, I've never watched The Hobbit or any movies, which is kind of ironic because I pay for Netflix. I only watch like 3 things. You know what? You're not alone. We do not watch a bunch of stuff either.
Yeah.
We pretty much have our go-tos. And
I did get to see the new Batman movie, and the first 2 hours I really liked.
Honey, they want to see the YouTube plaque. Can you show them the YouTube?
Oh, yeah.
Where did you buy your kneaded eraser?
I think from the art store, but there's a link to that in my art supplies.
And you can buy those at. You can also buy those at Michael's. Has those in the States.
It's pretty cool, huh?
Kim says hi from South Africa. They're a newbie. Glad you took some time off.
Oh, thank you.
Sour Gaming says, I just joined. What's happening? Well, Scott just showed the YouTube plaque that was asked.
Yeah, and we are drawing.
How do you pronounce this? Owen?
Yeah, Owen.
From The Hobbit.
Yeah, Owen, glowing.
Sydney says hello.
Hello.
Olivia says hi from Virginia.
Hello.
The
Hello.
Gifted says hi from Nigeria.
Wow.
Citrus says, I was just about. Sorry, I lost your comment. Here, hold on. Okay, I apologize. A lot of people say artists see the world differently. What do you think? That's a good question.
I think everybody sees the world differently. I don't think it's just artists. I think artists are able to show people how they see it. Writers are able to explain to people how they see it. You know, musicians can write songs that make you feel it. You know, so I mean, everybody's artists are able to just explain it to the rest of us a little better.
Yeah. Citrus, I found the comment. I was just about to say that it's good to take a break and you both deserve it since everyone here is saying their time zones. They're in the 7 a.m. time zone.
Yeah.
Hey, Fiber and Brimstone says good morning. Wakey, wakey. Wakey, wakey. Eggs and bacon.
Hey, Fiber.
Except they can't have eggs. Peaceful says I've been having troubles on doing hair lately and your tutorial on how to draw them really made a huge impact on me and I thank you.
Oh, fantastic. Hair's my favorite thing, so.
Bob, we have a okay. I don't know why the synapses are not connecting this morning, but in Scott's Art Hacks, he has how to overcome art block.
Oh yeah. Look up the art block video.
Yeah. Phoenix says nice. Jelly in it says I have COVID for the 2nd time.
Oh
I'm
no.
So sorry. I hope you feel better very soon.
We're wishing you a full recovery.
Olive says hi. Good morning. How are you?
We're doing good, thank you. It's nice to be back.
Alfiani says hi. I'm a new viewer of yours who shares such valuable tips.
Thank you very much. I hope they're helpful.
ADT says those are some nice bracelets you got.
Oh, thank you.
That guy says good morning or afternoon.
Good morning.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. Colleen says I'm doing all the banners for each season. Our art styles, I feel are fairly similar.
Oh, that's great. Are you doing them for yourself or are you actually doing them for Franklin?
I think she's doing them for Franklin. So fun to have a neighbor that lives in a Hobbit world.
Yeah.
Weirdo says hello. Did you start using watercolor or gouache first? I started watercolor first and then started using gouache later on. That's Eva back.
That is exactly what I did too. Watercolor is a gateway paint. You start it and then you start getting into others. Exactly. Yeah, no,
Watercolor is a gateway paint. That just sounds so.
That's why I said it.
It's funny.
But yeah, it's one of those just you go, this is really cool, and then at some point you're like, I really want to try something more thicker and painterly, and so yeah, that's what happened with me too.
Weird, the viewer says hello, y'all.
Hello.
The person says, how do I reply? To another person, you just go into the comment section and type @ and then the person's name. And if you just want to reply to us, just type in the comments. Senha says
Hello.
And Parker wants to know how you are.
I'm doing good, thank you for asking.
Most of your artwork is focused on realism. Do you have artworks that are more expressionist and or rough? That's Pieter.
I tried doing some paintings that were a little more impressionist, and it was fun, but I don't think I really pushed it that far. Let me see if I can find one.
While you're looking, Jordan says in all capital letters, I have found a zebra pen that's not expensive in Brazil.
Yay!
With all the little confetti out of it. Thanks for the tip. Good for you, Jordan. Woohoo! All right. Oh, Sydney says, I'm happy I actually get to watch the whole thing now that I tested positive for COVID.
Oh.
Well, that's one way to make a positive out of it.
Yes.
Says hello from the Philippines. Oh, you guys are sweet. They're telling each other to feel better. You guys are awesome. Vanilla
right.
is doing digital art right now.
This is from the Mummy movies, and I was just trying some just a little bit looser, more impressionist type of painting, and then this was one I did of Angry Reactions, and again, really a bit more impressionist, weird colors and whatnot. But that was about as far as I could push myself. Oh, here's another one. Here's this one got really kind of artsy.
That one looks like an Andy Warhol.
So I did push myself a little bit.
You should draw Shang-Chi from Marvel.
Yeah, I have not done him
How
yet.
many sketchbooks have you finished?
Probably about 30 or 40.
Let's see. He's doing one piece per page and flipping it. So no, he would not use the other side of the page.
Yeah, I'm only doing that with the hair journal.
Mm-hmm.
So that looks like this.
Right.
So yeah, but I'm not doing that with the Lord of the Rings one. These are just, you know, single pages.
Wow, it's so early there. It's 10 p.m. in China. You're funny. Let's see. This is the first time I've been able to join your live in the morning. That's tacky.
Well, welcome.
Wow, you are going to use watercolor. That's awesome. That was KT. VS says, I was also drawing just some time earlier.
Oh, cool.
What do you both think of Moon Knight so far?
Haven't seen it yet.
We have not watched
And I you know, like I was interested in it, and then I was just hearing people going, I'm really confused, I don't know what's going on. So I just wanna
I'm easily confused in my defense, so I will probably let Scott take the lead on that one, and if he thinks I won't get confused, then I'll watch it. Otherwise,
Yeah.
I probably won't.
I'm just kind of waiting to see if people are like, oh, okay, that all made sense at the end, or if it was like,
clear
okay,
by
that
episode, whatever.
that didn't make any sense.
Yeah. XYZ Cubing says, hey, sorry I couldn't join earlier. That's because I was celebrating my 16th birthday.
Happy 16th
Oh,
birthday!
happy sweet 16!
Hope you have a wonderful day.
Oh, that's awesome. Do you get to do something fun like get your driver's license today, or do you get to hang out with friends? Please tell me there's cake involved because I can't have a birthday.
Bless you.
Please excuse me, I can't have a birthday without cake. It doesn't happen in my house. There will be cake. Peppermint Turtle says, I don't know if you've used charcoal, and if so, do you have any tips? I'm currently a beginner at it, and I'm having a very difficult start.
Yeah, I mean, I use charcoal during figure drawing class and whatnot. It's a very rough, kind of experimental medium, so you're gonna want to. We used to use vine charcoal to kind of get the gestures and kind of get the the forms out there that you can kind of almost wipe away with a cloth when it was done. And then when you're going to do with the rest of the charcoal is just you're going to smudge it, kind of get your mid-tones, and then go back over it with the charcoal a little harder to get your darker tones. And then you can use an eraser like a regular eraser or a kneaded eraser to lift it up to see the lights, or you can go in with a white charcoal. But then there's a fixative that will keep it from blowing away. Those are kind of really valuable if you want to look at it that way, but I do find that they tended to kind of darken or mute the overall piece. So just watch out for that. Maybe do a little test spray if you're gonna get it. I mean, that's the best I can give you for now. I mean, it has been 30 years since I've used charcoal.
Okay. Sorry, itchy eyes. The artist, the poet says, "Good morning, all."
Hello,
Jamie
good morning.
Brown's here and says, "Morning, SBC friends." Hi, Jamie.
Hi, Jamie.
Let's see. What are the best art supplies you can buy at Michael's?
Oh gosh, I don't know. It depends on what you're trying to do, and what's best is relevant to what works for you. I mean, I've had my wife and Santa Claus have sent me like the best paintbrushes, and I didn't really like them. I like the cheaper ones.
I'm still a little upset.
She's still a little upset about it.
Yeah, I am.
And you know, that's sometimes you just sometimes the cheaper stuff just works.
Like
Yeah.
what you like. That's okay. Do you do emotional art, like angry, crazy art?
No. I tried. A couple of my friends were like, "You should paint your feelings," and no, I you know, the thing is that for me,
If he had feelings, he could paint them.
yeah, for me, I like painting the beauty in the world. That's just
That's why you paint me.
that's all I paint.
Sorry. I seem to be on a roll this morning, so. Do you ever get hand cramps after a long session?
No, I usually stop before that. My attention span does not allow for me to paint for more than essentially what you see me do during a live is the longest I would ever paint
Yeah.
naturally.
Hi there, Scott. I discovered you from your Roadie the Masters series and been following you ever since. Love your watercolor arts. That's Tiffany.
Thank you very much. It's very nice to meet you, Tiffany.
Chris Hill says, how do you come up with an artist name?
An artist name?
I don't know what you mean.
You mean like a stage name type of thing?
Yeah. Or like a signature?
Like
For you to sign your paints? Or to sign your paintings? Or what? Chris, give us a little more info on that question. What do you think about animating?
Oh, I love animating. I did it for years.
Animating. We made an animated film.
Yeah.
Moon Pie wants to know, how's it going and who's your favorite character in The Hobbit?
Oh, in The Hobbit, it's Bilbo. In Lord of the Rings, it's Gimli. And it's going well, thank you.
I like Thorin because he has sexy hair.
Yeah, Thorin's a tragedy, though.
Yeah, but he's got good hair.
Donna likes the bad boys.
I do. I did not marry the bad boy, but I like the bad boys in the movies.
I am not the bad boy.
He is not the bad boy. Nope. Arwen's like, wait, what? I need some help painting realistic metal in watercolor if you could. Oh, that's a good question.
Yeah, I did a video on TikTok of that.
Painting metal?
Yeah, I did. I showed Chrome. Remember I did Esmeralda.
That's right, you did the bumper, you did the chroma, yeah.
I will see if I can post that.
Joy, despite the journey, says, good morning, SBC. How are you, Joy?
Hey, Joy.
Have you ever tried poetry, or do you prefer painting?
I like rhyming stuff. That's about as close as I could do, and I've had a couple characters who do alliteration and rhyming and whatnot when I write my screenplays and my books. But no, I don't understand poetry. Sorry.
Hoodie Tamil says, I'm just starting out to use dip pens. I don't have an idea how to use them. Snap, what's up, man? I'm really struggling to draw hair. I've watched some of your videos to improve, but can you give me some more tips?
What part do you? I mean, I've done a few videos. If you haven't seen them in the art hacks folder, if you have, is there anything more I can tell you? Is there any other thoughts? Have you tried the whole ribbon thing and shading and?
Okay, let me go backwards and see. Griffin just joined the stream and says, how are we all doing?
I'm doing very good, thank you.
I really like the glass dip pen Ruchi. I like it a lot. It's fun to write with. It gives a completely different feel to your writing. It's got that scratchy sound with it. And I really, really enjoy writing with those because I can change ink colors very, very easily. And it looks differently on different kinds of paper. So if you have like a craft paper, it looks one way. If you have a bright white paper, it looks another way. If you have, just different papers take the ink differently, and that's fun for me. I like to see how it's taken differently on the different pens. I have not drawn with the dip pen, but from everything I've seen in videos and YouTube stuff, drawing with the dip pen gives you very, very sharp lines, but you have to be careful what kind of paper you use with it. And of course, how much ink you have on the tip of it. Let's see. What is my favorite writing genre? Wow. Okay, so I've been writing in a journal for 3 years now. 2020, 2021, 2022. Yeah, 3 years. And I am actually just starting a new journal, which I haven't even told Scott about yet, that I'm thinking of doing the NaNoWriMo for November, which is like writing the novel in November. So I've got a new journal out, and I'm just going to start writing different thoughts that I have down for things that I'd like to write about. And I'm going to give myself a few months to kind of flush all that out, and then I'm going to see if I can actually write something, like write a story in November. I didn't tell you I was going to do that, did I?
Nope.
Yeah. Just finding out with all of you beautiful people. Have you ever considered teaching? You would be the best art teacher ever.
Thank you.
That's cute.
I taught a class locally here in Franklin once, and it was at an art school, and I was really dismayed because it was a drawing comics class, and everybody had a laptop and no one knew how to draw in an art school, and it was just a little dismaying, that's all.
Well, that's because you're old, and you're old school, and your major was illustration.
But the class was drawing comics.
I know, but you're also 53 years old, and
Yeah.
it's different now. You know?
Look, I mean,
By the way, that was from Sleepy Guinea Pig, which is a very cute name, but I love that name. Shane Webb says, good morning, beautiful people. Hope you're both having the most amazing time.
Hey Shane, how you doing?
Silverstream, you have given me the urge to rewatch Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit. Have nothing else to do besides watch that as I tested positive for COVID.
Oh,
I'm
gosh.
sorry, you guys, there's a lot of you today that have tested positive for COVID.
Feel better soon.
Yeah, please feel better and take care of yourselves. Oh, Mr. Chaos says, hey Scott, I've been feeling sick today because of laryngitis, but watching your stream is relaxing.
Oh, thank you.
Sneaky
Feel
Pete
better.
Also wants to know what your favorite media to paint in is.
Right now, I think it's the watercolor and ink. I'm just enjoying it. I do love gouache, but I think I'm just enjoying this a little bit more.
Adsbert says, hey, from the UK, I'm a new subscriber. Love your channel so far.
Hey,
How can I
welcome.
improve my understanding of light and shadow in drawing and painting? That is a good question.
Yeah, I mean, I will always say, obviously, practice, but are you using photo reference? Because that's the best thing. I mean, that's what I use for every single piece is photo reference. And unless you're working in a medium like comics or something that you have to draw so much where getting photo reference is just too time consuming, I would always just work from life. That seems to be the easiest thing and the most the best way for you to get the best results.
Let's see. There is not one for 250 fiber and brimstone. Let's see. A lot of other people are doing digital art. Oh, a journal of the doctors from Doctor Who would be fantastic. That's a great idea.
That would be kind of fun.
Yeah, that is fun. Your hair journal looks super cool.
Thank you.
Hold on a second, let me. Do you have any tips for painting water? Did you do one of those on painting water?
I did on TikTok. I don't think I've done a water one for YouTube. So we can add that to the to-do list.
Okay, so we need to add water, and what was the other one?
Reflections or metal.
Water and metal. You know what? Reflections would be good since you're doing water. You could do those at two for one. We did see Turning Red, and I loved it.
Donna loves
red pandas are my
red panda.
favorite.
That's her favorite.
Yeah. We do not sell art materials, but Scott has a list of all of his favorite art supplies up in the link in his bio.
Yeah.
What is your favorite drawing utensil?
I really love sketching with a Prismacolor pencil. I love the dark purple Prismacolor pencil. It is just such a fun.
It's a good color.
Yeah. Here, where is mine? This one.
Zeke says, this is a stupid question.
It's not a stupid question.
I know, I was just going to say, there are no stupid questions, okay? But besides, I have asked all of the stupid questions ahead of time, so you're covered, don't worry about it. But can you be my dad? I really like how comforting your words are.
Oh, that was a stupid question. No.
Stop it.
No, of course. Thank you. That was very sweet of
We
you.
will welcome all new children. We love them. We have an empty house right now. Our boys went to college. Donna needs some people to feed. I'm Italian. Who is your favorite superhero?
Well, growing up, it was Spider-Man, and I think right now I tend to lean more towards the Captain Americas and the Supermans.
Peaceful says, I'm currently an art student at the University of San Carlos, and seeing these other people who are better in terms of art skills really terrifies me and at the same time determines me to push.
I will tell you this. I was the worst in all of my classes in college, and I was a horrible student, and all of these people were so talented, and I gotta say, I mean, I don't even remember who they were anymore, and I don't know what they're doing, and I hope they have successful careers, but it doesn't matter. There's always artists who are better than you. There's always art isn't a competition.
No.
So you make art that's meaningful to you. You make art that is hopefully meaningful to others. That's all you got to worry about is finding your voice.
Yeah.
Don't compare yourself to other people.
And it's like that in everything in the
I know.
world, you know? Every single thing in the world, there'll always be people who are, know more than you on a certain subject or are smarter than you. Or
I have friends who were just everything they touched. People were just like, oh my God, this is the greatest thing ever, and they won awards and all the accolades and everything like that. And I had to learn to just be supportive of them. It's so hard. You got to get past your jealousy. You're like, why is everybody, love everything that person does? I don't get it. But then you go, be happy for that person.
Right.
Be supportive of that person. We're all artists. Support those people and just keep making art that makes you happy.
Mimic You says, yeah, I have expensive watercolor markers, but Crayola Super Tips are my one true love. You know what? That's okay.
Yeah.
What days of the week have you? Oh, so Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 9 a.m. Central Time, Saturday night at 7 p.m. That's our new schedule. Abigail says, I just tried to watercolor skin using your technique. I'm so happy it turned out great.
Oh,
Yellow
great.
is the base, deep red in between the shadow, and violet. Violet is a shadow, but I'm not sure where to put more reds.
Yeah, I use pink, not the reds. So I use, and if you look on my, in my art supplies, you'll see the actual colors that I'm using. And so, but yeah, just keep experimenting till you find something that works for you.
Watching characters drawing is relaxing. Fuzzy Bunny says, I only have 8 colored crayons. You know what? That just means you get to learn how to blend.
Yeah.
You get to learn how to blend your own.
And a limited palette is always so fun to work with.
Yeah. You get to make your own colors. Nixie says, feelings are for musicians. Put the pen to paper. Just kidding. Oh, you're funny. I feel that. Haha. Last time I painted my feelings was when I was in emo phase in middle school. Our son jokes he had an emo phase too. Pretty sure my emo phase is every other day of the week. That's okay. I've been watching your tutorials for a while now. I've been an amateur artist for years, but I can never find anyone to critique my art in a constructive way. Any ideas, maybe? That's holy Doritos.
I find that I don't like critiques. I don't like people who will tell you what's wrong with your art. I just don't think that that's in any way helpful.
But there's plenty of people who will.
Yeah, I will say if someone says, I'm having a problem with this, or I'm having a problem with this specifically, and then can you help me? That's first of all, it's easier to narrow something down to a single problem that we can help with than it is to say, can you just critique my work? And everybody's at a different spot. You can't critique somebody who's a beginner artist or an intermediate artist from the level of a professional and expect them to make any changes with that. That comes with time, it comes with practice, and no critiquing can help with that. You can say something like, hey, why don't you try this kind of composition? Or I think if you were to use this colors or something like that, but that's a very specific one note kind of thing. So I would say as an artist, if you're looking for a critique, maybe ask regarding a simple thing. I'm having a problem with proportions. I'm having a problem with likenesses. I'm having a problem with my color or whatever, or the watercolors or something. And that's a little easier for people who are genuinely trying to help you rather than critique you, I think, to help you. But I'm not a fan of critiques. I'm not a fan of
because you've been critiqued for so many
I've been
years.
critiqued all my life.
I just don't like it.
Yeah.
They'd say, you don't have it, kid.
Yeah.
Like, what do I not have?
Yeah.
What are you not seeing here that you want? It's like, whatever. Asbert says, hey, from the UK, I'm a new subscriber. Love your channel so far. How can I improve my understanding of light and shadow? Oh, we did that one.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Why don't you start at the bottom and work your way back up?
Orna said, I can't believe I get to see an artist in the process. Zaw says, any advice for a good artist who left drawing for 3 years and wants to go back to drawing but can barely draw for more than 5 minutes?
You know what? I don't like drawing for long times either. And I would say do this. First of all, you could try doing shorter sketches. Try 5-minute gesture drawings. But if you want to do a finished piece, something like this, break your day up into 5 different things. What I'll do is I will work on a drawing until I get bored, and then I'll go and I'll play a video game. And then I will go grab a little something to eat. And then I will walk the dog or whatever. And then I come back and I'll draw a little more. And it just keep building up the piece. And then by the end of the day, you have a finished painting or drawing. Try that because I have 0 attention span.
He's not kidding. He really does. 0 attention span.
The other thing you could do is you could have multiple pieces that you just kind of dabble on. Like I've got multiple sketchbooks. I've got the Lord of the Rings sketchbook. I've got the hair journal. I've got et cetera, et cetera. So you can always try that as well.
Okay, what pen did you just grab? And tell everybody if you were using a zebra pen to do the...
Yeah, that's a zebra brush pen. This is just the thicker one, which is kind of dead. Let me try this one.
Yeah, can you throw that one away, please?
But the thicker ones always seem to die a little bit quicker, and I don't know why.
Oh no, Spanish Sass has been felt sick all day.
Oh no.
Yeah. Gosh, I'm sorry, you guys. For those of you that are not feeling. Stepner says, I grew up with a father that works in construction. If the architect doesn't know how to draw by hand, I have feelings. It's true. You need to, like, if that's what you're going to do, I mean, honestly. Okay. If I missed your comment, please put it in again. And I missed a question, put it in again. I'm doing my best. There's a lot of you here today, and I'm just doing my best. Graphite Smile says you guys are always inspiring to me.
Oh, thank you.
He's gonna do a tutorial on that. Robert, we don't have any idea on the numbers on that. I wish we did.
On what?
The Animal Crackers viewing on Monday. Have you guys seen the new Thor movie trailer yet?
I did.
I saw it. Yeah, we did. I don't know how I feel about that. Oh, random question from Rylan. What is your favorite angle of the face to draw? I like the 3/4 view. That's an interesting question.
Yeah, I think 3/4 view is a good one. Let's see. I definitely like it when the characters are looking left, because it like this is probably more fun for me.
You guys are so funny. Bring the modern Bob Ross and everybody goes, yep, yeah, he is.
Please.
Yep. Donna, you're more my siblings, but I would be happy to move in. Spanish Sass, honey, if you need a place to come and hang your hat, you are more than welcome. I have a large guest room with a own bathroom, and it's all yours. You must go shopping for art supplies with me, though. That's the only thing. And we must drink lots and lots of tea. So, if you don't like tea, you might as well not even come. Do Stuff Girl says, Donna and Scott, what is a dream you're aiming to achieve?
I think we'd like to make another movie.
Oh my God, hands down.
That's the thing we'd like to do next is make another movie, because we learned so much from the first movie, and then COVID hit.
Yeah.
And so we're just hoping to get started.
Well, I sort of have an overarching dream for wanting to make another movie, and I just feel like the world is a really crazy place, and I have for a long time. And I just think people need a good story. They need something that they can sit down and watch, and I think we tell really good stories. And I think we've got a great team, and I just saw how happy people were when they saw Animal Crackers and how much they really, really loved the stories we were telling. And I think it makes the world a better place to have a happy story.
Yeah.
So I want to make the world a better place by telling our stories. If I could make the world a better place, that's what I would do.
You know,
what we
lack in talent and experience with Animal Crackers, hopefully we made up with in heart.
That's exactly. And I think we did. I think we totally made up for it in heart, and that's my opinion. I mean, other people may have a different opinion, but
Blow dryer.
yeah. can improve faster?
No, you're going to improve at your own pace. Don't get
And with
upset about
time.
it. Yeah.
With time.
Look, it took me years and years and years. You're still young. You have lots of time. But the one thing you can do better than anybody else is to be more dedicated. That's the one thing you can control, is how much you love making art. And only you know how much that is. But if you love it enough, if you love it more than everybody else, you're gonna get better at it. And remember, it's not a competition, so you can do, in your eyes, you might not be as good as everybody else, but all that matters is how your art affects other people. That's all that matters. So you don't have to be, the best at photorealism or anything like that. Look at like a Picasso. Look at Van Gogh. That's not photorealism, and I think a lot of younger artists compare themselves to either photorealism or anime or whatever currently is popular. And you got to look at the classics. You got to look at art.
Yeah.
Can move you in so many different ways. Find your style. Don't try to follow the crowd.
Oh, David says, good morning, everyone. Penguin onesie is up for delivery. Photos or it didn't happen. Will you come make an art camp? You're so
An
cute.
art camp.
Yeah.
I am supposed to go to Venice, Italy, and teach an art like walking around Venice and painting
Yep.
kind of thing. If anybody wants to join us,
Let's see.
it's my first time ever doing that.
Sydney says, just in case you don't see my comment from earlier, I don't know if you have or haven't, but I would love to see you make some Wizard of Oz art. It's one of my favorites growing up, and it still is.
Oh yeah, you know what?
Wizard of
I
Oz.
think I have. Yeah, I have painted the Wizard of Oz many times. Let me see if I have. I think.
Yeah, Ray, it's Scott can't paint and read the comments at the same time, so that's why I'm here. Is it possible to cut the mic while the blow dryer's on? That's why he yells blow dryer before, so you can pull your earbuds out. Let's see. I love your art. Keep up the good work. Oh, here's another
Thank you.
really good question. Emma's here. Oh, Scott's mom is doing really well. Thank you for asking. She's painting again, you guys. She's painting some still lifes, which is, I'm so excited. I told her, I said, I need to have a Vivian Sava original. I hope she paints me one. I really
There, I knew I had one.
There it is.
But I've painted the Cowardly Lion and the Tin Man. I've never painted Dorothy though.
Okay, Marguerite says, I remember my art teacher in high school saying, I don't like it. So I then asked the substitute teacher and she said it was boring, which was more helpful.
I don't understand how any
Why?
artist could
Why would
have.
they say that?
Okay,
And
hold on, blow
no.
dryer.
Random artist says, my art class, even my teacher told me in the most complex way, the hyper-realistic picture I tried to do was bad and I needed to redo it. Art is subjective.
Yeah,
Why
and
did they
you
say
never
it's
tell an
bad?
artist something is
I
bad.
mean, like
What
that all
what
about?
kind of school are you people going to?
I don't know. But obviously they're being influenced by people who should not be
Yeah.
telling them things like that. Is anyone in the comments from London? Do you know where to find? Oh, I don't know about that. I will let you guys. If you know any good places for art supplies in London, message Adsberg here. Let's see. Hold on, I had a really good comment. You can't clean a kneaded eraser, can you? You just have to buy it.
There was a video on someone cleaning it using some. They cost $1.25. I don't know why you would
Yeah.
waste it, but hey, everybody's different. Blow dryer. Thank you.
And since you're art inspired.
Thank you.
What's a good brand for my 11-year-old artist to start with? That's Roxanne.
I think at 11, I was honestly just more focused on drawing. And so a number 2 pencil and a sketchbook. And it doesn't have to be a nice sketchbook, just drawing.
You can go to Michael's and buy a sketchbook on sale.
Yeah.
They have their Artist Loft brand, and that would kind of probably be motivating, like, ooh, I got a real sketchbook. You know?
Yeah,
They're not
and also,
expensive.
yeah,
They're not expensive.
Really the point of the first thing you want to do as an artist is learn to train your eye to see the world. So you want to be able to draw a bottle of ink. You want to be able to draw a car. You want to be able to draw a house. You want to be able to draw a dog and a person and fill your sketchbook with those things and just keep drawing and drawing. So you can start to see shadow and form and light and all of that stuff. Then after you've gotten really good at drawing, then you could start introducing color. And it could be colored pencils and markers are a good way to start. And then after that, you can move on to watercolors and gouache and other things. But that's the path I took. It worked for me, was draw, and then colored pencils, and then markers, and then watercolor, and then gouache.
Okay, Sohan Crazy says, just came back from school and my art teacher told me that I need to be better since I'm terrible.
God. Blow dryer. Okay, can I ask in all seriousness, are you guys trolling us? Are you guys making this up? Because I just want to make sure. It seems a little far-fetched that art teachers are that mean.
Right. I don't understand that.
I mean, I went to art school and I was a horrible student, and I've never had a teacher tell me that I was horrible or I was bad.
They did tell you were a horrible student.
They didn't tell me I was a bad student,
Yes.
but not that my art was bad.
Can art block last a year? This is Inkhead. During COVID, I lost all motivation to make art and my skills have suffered greatly. I don't know if that's normal.
Yeah, absolutely.
Wait a second. Hold on. Okay. You are living through something that we've never lived through before.
Yeah.
And you don't know how you're going to react to it. I'm on anxiety medication because I had a panic attack in the stupid grocery store.
No, it was the library. Or the bookstore.
No, it was a grocery store the first time.
Okay.
Shh.
Yeah, so...
You are absolutely allowed to
Yeah.
feel unmotivated.
But that said, there's a video I made on
Art block.
Art Block, and
Yes.
so with some suggestions. And take a look at that and let me know if it helps.
Yeah. What has been your favorite sketchbook so far?
The hair journal. Well, okay. Sorry. My favorite sketchbooks are always my travel journals because they hold memories. They hold this is my life. You know, these are places I've gone. This is like my dad's memorial, going to my old art school, you know, traveling across country with my wife. This is our memories. This is our memories.
Yeah.
That said, I'm really enjoying the hair journal. I'm enjoying making this. But if I had to like save one sketchbook, it of course would be the travel journal. That's you know, it's like saving your family photos or something.
Yeah. Elias says, this is my first love. I love your work so much. You've inspired me to start painting and I'm improving well.
Oh, thank you. I think they meant this is their first live. Probably auto-corrected.
No, it says this is my first live. I love your work so much.
You said it's my first love. This is my first love.
Sorry. The words are right next to each
Okay,
other.
no, that's
Sorry.
fine.
I've
Thank
been
you.
feeling really low about my art, and I've been comparing myself to other artists, and I want to know how you stay so motivated about your art because I've been really burnt out recently.
I did that too. And honestly, you just have to tell yourself, and this is just your own will. You have to will yourself to not give a crap about what other people are doing. And it's really tough because I'm very competitive and I get very jealous and I get very down on myself. And at some point, you just have to focus on what you can control. You can't control how good other people are. You can't control how successful other people are. The only thing you can control is your own work, how much time you put into it, your own creativity, your own dedication. So just focus on yourself and try to just block that out and just tell yourself, I can't control these things. So if I can't control it, I'm not going to worry about it. And that's how I do it. And it's really helped me this last year. I can't control whether we make another movie. I can't control whether anybody looks at my art or buys my art or likes my art. What I can control is that I can use my art to help other people, that I can be kind to other people. These are the little things that I can control, is kindness and empathy, and I could give away art. Those are the things. If I can't sell it, I'll give it away.
Yeah.
That's what I do. And so and I don't know if that works for everybody, but for me, it was just really, it put me in a better place to where I wasn't so nervous about things I couldn't control anymore. I wasn't nervous about other people's art. I wasn't nervous about other people's successes. Blow dryer.
For drawing and painting, really loved doing it in high school and it was getting better, but gave up because of a long creative depression. That's horrible.
Oh, I totally understand, and I'm glad I'm able to help in any way.
And then says, watching your videos of you drawing and painting inspires me to try again and gives me faith that I'll get better in the future. I really do love drawing and painting, so thank you.
Good. Remember, everybody, you don't have to make art a career. You can just make art because you like making art. And I think a lot of people think, I'm not good enough to. It doesn't matter. There's no good enough. It's you can just do something because you like it. That's a wonderful reason to do it.
Jordan Prado says art teachers are bad, especially in high school. The true axolotl queen. I do not see your comment. So do you wanna? Oh wait, here, hold on. What's your comment? Do you like the artist Rene Magritte? I love his art because though I don't understand some of it, it gives me comfort. I can't explain it. It makes me feel safe.
I've never heard of the artist, but I could look them up.
Please do more Doctor Who inspired drawings.
I think a Doctor Who journal might be kind of fun.
David says unfunny trolls are unfunny. That is true. I think they're just making up stories about their art teacher.
Okay.
It's actually true. I tried several courses and some teachers were nice and some were truly horrible.
I mean, I guess that's gonna be natural. It just seems like there's an inordinately large amount of people who have had bad experiences with art teachers, and I just find that disheartening.
Do stuff, girl. However you hold the pencil or paintbrush or pen is the best way to hold it. There isn't a best way to hold it.
Yeah, I'm told all the time that I hold my paint and my paintbrush and my pencil really weird.
You do.
And there's a ton of other artists I know who hold theirs weird too. What does it matter?
Okay, Zhao says, my art teachers are that bad and they force one medium on us. Spoiler, it's oil pastels. It's not that the medium is bad, it's just that having it pushed on you makes you more reluctant.
Yeah, okay, so I will say this. If you're in a high school class, they should just let you
pick your medium.
Make art.
Yeah.
If you're, like, when I was in college, I took a pastel class. So of course you're going to have to do pastel because that was what the class was about.
Sure.
So, again, without any context, I'm assuming you're just in a general art class and they're forcing you to do one medium.
It's out of focus again.
What is?
The stream, it's out of focus. I don't know what happened there. See? Look. It's not.
It looks low resolution. That's a resolution thing.
Settings. quality just dropped off.
Yeah.
I don't know what
For everybody
happened
on YouTube, if the quality, make sure you go down to your settings and you make sure that you're looking at
Sorry
it at the
about
highest
that.
resolution, because
It
some
all of a
reason
sudden
it
changed.
sometimes lowers it.
there. Yeah, it just went down to 144, and I'm like, that's not okay.
Yeah. Blow dryer.
Bethany has a counterpoint. She says, kids I went to art/design school with were truly awful at design. Professors never told them that they should rethink things. They spent a fortune on a degree, and they can't get a job in now.
Because they didn't get any criticism?
I guess so. Maybe they just wanted the tuition money.
Yeah. See, I don't know. I don't know if criticism is the right thing. I think
guidance is a better way
guidance
to do
is,
it.
but you know, again, like I have artists, I have 100 artists a day send me their art and say, what can I do to improve? And the only thing I could say is practice,
Yeah.
because you're gonna improve with practice. Now, if someone says, like that one kid said, I'm having a hard time drawing the face of this character, and you know, okay, so I can help you with that, but obviously I can't do that for everybody every day. But if you're gonna ask for advice, be very specific about what it is, not what can what's good and what's bad about my art.
Right.
That's very, very vague, and maybe those are open questions that art teachers are just not giving you. They're just like, well, it's not good.
Colleen has a question.
Yeah.
I would love to take up a travel journal, and my family is headed to Universal Studios in June, but theme parks are busy. Is it cheating to take a pic and do them after the vacay?
No, I do that all the time. Look, this is my current sketchbook, my current travel journal.
All the time.
Look, I still never wrote in this.
Yeah.
And look, we went to a pinball arcade, and I drew out the pinball machines. This one's just inked. I went to lunch with a friend, and I sketched out, but this is our trip to Florida. I have sketches and I never finished it. Take pictures, because that's what I do, is I take a picture and finish it later. It doesn't matter. There's no such thing as cheating.
It's art. Write down some notes, write down some other stuff, and then just do it later.
Blow dryer.
Says, hi sir, I'm super into drawing anime characters and I really want to switch to a semi-realistic Marvel style and I don't know how to switch. Please give me a tip for this. By the way, big fan.
Oh, thank you. I would say when I was, I kind of did the opposite. I was into comics and then I got into anime. But the thing that helps is just fill up sketchbooks with stuff. I copy other people's art. I copy other people's styles and whatnot until they become a part of mine. So I would highly recommend getting the book, How to Draw Comics the Marvel Way. I'm going to put a link to that in my art supplies list. I'm just going to put a link to it. But get the book, How to Draw Comics the Marvel Way, and study that. That's the best way for you to learn a semi-realistic style. And copy it. Copy the people that you like, and you'll learn from it. I promise.
Can you do a video on how to make a tree or draw a forest for a beginner? And Santa says, "Good morning, everyone."
Hey, Santa, how we doing? Yeah, I can definitely try.
Many sorry, but I'm doing my best.
Yeah, I mean, come on.
And
We're
a lot of people don't even answer comments when they're on the live
Yeah.
stream, so I'm really trying hard, and there's a lot of you here, so please bear with me. If I don't get to it, you can put it in again, and I apologize.
blow dryer. Not gonna dry anytime soon, so I'm gonna do that.
If you look in Scott's art supply list, that will tell you the Uniball Signo pen was the white pen he was using. Are the Prismacolors the best to highlight on top of watercolors, or any other suggestions for a white colored pencil?
Yeah, the Prismacolor white is one of the best. I did a test on a bunch of different ones, and it was one of the best. But I still think, like, if you really want to get it to pop, I use a little bit of ink, and that's really the most powerful. That or some white gouache.
If you had to take one album of music on a deserted island, what would you take?
Seal's second album, I think the 1994 album, is my favorite.
And then I would crack it over his head because that's all he would play.
Yeah, I'm sorry to those of you who Donna didn't get to your message.
I'm doing my best.
Yeah.
My art teacher is my favorite teacher. I don't like painting and I'm not good at it all, but when I made my first painting for class, she liked it so much it's still hanging on the wall.
Oh, see, that's all people need is just some encouragement.
Yeah. What's the best painting you've ever done?
I like the movie poster for Animal Crackers. I think that was something I'm really proud of.
David says, I want to give you all the biggest hugs. Donna first, of course, then Arwen, then the SBC community, then Scott.
Thank you.
I get the first hug.
Oh, I'm more than happy just
like,
watching from the side. Yeah.
Hug. I'm good.
I like my personal space.
Yeah, Vivi the Bird says, I absolutely love your art. It's gorgeous. Your videos inspire me to keep painting. Also, your wife is lovely.
Thank you so much. Blow dryer. I think we're just about done here.
TikTok says, hi. I think the bad teachers are the minority being louder than the rest because we always remember when someone hurts us. I was trying to be kind and constructive when speaking to my students. I think so too. I think it's always easier to remember when somebody wasn't nice to you. That's why we always try to be nice.
We always remember the negative comments too.
Yeah.
And
but you know, I think that drags you down. I'm trying to remember when people, the older I get, the more I'm trying to remember when people are nice and when people do nice things, when people say nice things. They don't have to tell me I'm gorgeous, but it's like, hey, you know, how are you doing today? They really genuinely care. I'm trying to remember moments like that as opposed to people slamming a door in my face or whatever, you know?
Yeah.
Remember the positive. That makes your mood better too.
You keep what's important.
Yeah. JV says, I hold my pen and brush weird too, but I have good handwriting. You do indeed. Steph Nerd, my high school teacher spent the first semester teaching us different mediums. The second semester we could pick the medium.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, learning new mediums is fine.
Let's see. Bethany says, some people that start medical school have zero business being doctors. I'm terrible at accounting. Not everyone is cut out for all fields.
Yeah.
That is very true. Steph, for a weird question, I don't expect you to know the answer, but do you have any tips on how to reduce anxiety?
Oh,
medication.
Yeah, medication definitely helps. But
that's all.
Honestly, if you heard what I was saying earlier, is at least from an art point of view, is not focus on what you can control, and I think that works well just in life. Focus on what you can control. Yeah. You can't control the world around you. You can't control how people react to you. You can't. What can you control? And a lot of times that is, what can I give to the world? Can I be kind to people? Can I show empathy? Can I encourage people? Those are things that you can control. You can control your own art. You can control the media that you take in. You can control those little things. And I think once you realize that you have some control in your world, that you're able to do things that make a difference, however small it is, you start to feel better about yourself, and you start to not care about the things you can't control. We with the pandemic and politics and wars and everything else, you can just get so wrapped up into it, and we can't control it. We can't.
Can you make a video about how to practice?
How to practice? I don't know. I could try.
Well, I've got an idea for that one. How to practice. Let me write this down. Rachel says hello.
Hello, blow dryer.
And I painted inspired by you, and I won the first place. Thank
wow, you. Congratulations.
Fantastic.
We are so proud of you. What did you paint?
We need to know. How do you do people as characters and their full body? That's a good question.
Interesting question.
Yeah. Any tips for trying to balance art and work in school?
Oh, I can't say I'm the best person to say that, because honestly,
You would always draw and never do the school stuff.
Yeah, I was a bad student, and you should not take any.
I think you have to schedule your time when you're a student. I know nobody wants to hear me say that. My son hates it when I tell him to plan, but I think it's important. If you plan your time, you can make time for everything that you need to do. You don't have to be like, 9 a.m. I'm going to do this, 10 a.m. I'm going to do that. But I mean, when you're a student, it's like, you know the things you have to do. But there's also time, big chunks of time during the day when you can be like, I want to give 30 minutes to my art every day. And you just bring your sketchbook and pencil with you wherever you are. And if you have an hour between classes, get a cup of coffee, go sit somewhere pretty, and draw for 30 minutes and set a timer on your phone. Everybody has a timer somewhere.
Yeah.
And just draw for 30 minutes.
I mean, honestly, the way I look at it is, like, I'll always find time to play some video games. I'll always find time to just chill and watch a movie or something like that.
Yeah.
The same thing. If it's important to you, you will find the time.
Make time for
And
it.
so it's just a matter of your priorities. If making art is something that's important to you, you'll find the time. For me, making art was a necessity, and the problem is that I didn't put any time into homework or school, and so I was a bad student. Even in art school, I was a bad student because I didn't want to do the art that I was getting assigned. I wanted to make my own art.
You did.
And so again, we do what we love naturally. So if art is your love, it's your passion, you're gonna make art. If you're not, then...
Rose says, I guess you missed my morning, my good morning. How's everyone? How's Arwen?
Oh,
Hi, Rose.
hey, Rose.
I did miss your good morning. I'm so sorry. We are good. Arwen is good. She's not snoring too loud this morning. So.
Yeah, she's not.
Yeah, surprisingly. She was very needy when I got out of bed. She was like, Mommy, pay some attention to me. But she's good. Oh, thank you. Everybody's being very sweet and supportive. Scott made a video in his art hacks on using watercolors. So check that out, and that will give you watercolor tips. I've been binging your videos for the past month, and your videos make me feel so calm. They're like antidepressants.
Oh, thank you. Thank
That's
you.
That's great. Is watching this while doing Latin homework.
Ooh.
I think we need a Christmas film from Blue Dream Studios. I agree wholeheartedly.
All right,
Santa.
I had Santa. Did I tell you about the story I was working on with Michael Bublé about a Christmas special? He's in. God, was he an elf or a snowman? I forgot. But it was a cool musical, and we had like Celine Dion and Tony Bennett and just all these fun people playing all these different characters, and it would have been fun.
Jamie Brown says, I'll sit in the corner and watch the hugging with you, Scott.
Yes.
At a conveniently safe distance from each other because you want your own space.
Yeah. All right, I think I'm going to have this be done. I'm not going to noodle it too much.
Oh, you guys. It's fine. You guys, it's fine. Funny story, one of my pastel drawings from my 7th grade art class was still somewhere in the art room. My 10th grade architecture teacher found it and took a picture of it. Oh, that's sweet.
Blow dryer.
Says to master art, you must learn the basics, then you can unleash your creativity. You can still do that, not in art class unless they tell you to do so.
Yeah. I think my least favorite character in Lord of the Rings is the king who tried to kill his own son, jumped off the edge at the end, whatever.
Oh, creepy guy.
Yeah, he was not fun.
I've drawn animals and furries all my life. Right now, I'm trying my best to draw people. You just gotta try to draw the people.
Just have
fun.
fun.
Go to Scott's art hacks and look at all of the things there that are, there's different like eyes and noses and all of these kind of things. Jazzoos, I am a massive fan. Can I give a shout out? You've inspired me so much. There you go.
Nice to meet you. The steward, yeah.
This live chat gives me the most attention. We love this. You're so cute. Let's see. I'm a student. I'd always rather be painting or drawing. That's Colleen. Uno was needy this morning too. Maybe something's in the air. I don't know what that's all about. Let's see. What's your thoughts on people who want to pursue animation?
I think it's wonderful. I mean, I did animation for years. I think it's a really good career.
No. Scott, do you also get bored easily from video games these days?
I do. I mean, I think that's why I like games like Overwatch. It's just you just kind of get in and just start playing. But I loved Zelda. I love Breath of the Wild.
Let's see. Such a beautiful drawing. I know there was a video, but I feel like it didn't help me much as much as the other art packs. I don't know which video you're talking about, Brock. Sorry. To give me a little more detail on that. Hello, Scott. I'm 13. I'm very skilled at cartoons and caricatures, but every time I try to do realistic figures, what should I do? They look terrible. I feel like a terrible artist.
You're not a terrible artist. I mean, drawing realistically is not the pinnacle of art. You know?
Trace it.
Yeah, I mean, if you're really trying, tracing it helps. But the point is that if you draw a certain way, there's so many amazing artists who do not draw realistically, who are famous, look at like a Picasso or something. You don't need to do things realistically. That's what I just want to get that across. Cartoony, impressionist, abstract, whatever. But I mean, if you're really going for realism, you watch the Orange Buddy. Thanks, Shane. If you're going for realism, trace. If you're going for realism, make sure you have great photo reference. It's tracing and photo reference, and the rest of it's just technique. It's just practice.
By the way, Santa Claus says, great video post today. One of my favorites.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, if any of you haven't seen it, check out today's video and make sure you're following Santa.
XX Boo says, I absolutely adore the way you draw and paint. You're my main inspiration and have such amazing.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Help, I'm about to be in a 3-hour Latin class.
Yeah, I wish I could help you.
What are your favorite fantasy stories and series?
The Hobbit.
What sketchbook do you usually use for mixed media?
Which what?
Mixed media.
No, what's the question?
What sketchbook do you usually use for
Oh,
mixed media?
I've been using the Canson XL. There's a link in my bio to it, and it's cheap. You can get it for like $7 or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, Shane, me too. I mean, it's there's, if you're going for something, it's just the best way to do it.
Dinosaur says looking good. Braden says, I'm fairly young and I don't like saying that I'm good because of how young I am.
No, you can be good. You can be proud of your achievements. Just remember that we can always get better.
Exactly. And if you're young, that gives you a lot of time to get even better than you already are.
Yeah.
Any advice on how to be patient with the slow process of progress in art skills?
I don't know. Did you see the video, the Can't the Future Just Wait video I posted yesterday? That spans 40 years. I think you need to look at the bigger picture. I know it's hard and you want it to look great now, but honestly, you gotta give it time. And here's anime for those of you who are asking me for anime. We did these live the other day.
Lots of people want you to do anime. The way you do wrinkles is just amazing. Such character on these faces.
Oh, thank you.
You need to read the Silmarillion. It will give you a ton of new characters.
I tried. I couldn't even get through the Lord of the Rings.
Okay, Scav Hub says, listen everybody, comparing yourself to others is not good for your mental health. Compare your new art to your old art.
Yeah,
Excellent.
exactly.
Excellent.
Compare yourself to your older self.
That way you
That's
see the
great
progress.
advice. Great advice.
Yeah.
Amen, Shane. You do.
Noah, I don't understand your question. Put that in again. That's Noah Fortune. Yeah. Bra says, Scab Hub, I agree. Looking at other artists makes me feel like I haven't improved, but looking back at my old art, even from like a week ago, makes me feel better.
Yeah. Someone asked if I did Breath of the Wild fan art, and I think I have.
Is it okay to draw instead of paint? I have topic markers and watercolors, but I just revert to an ink, pen, or pencil. I'm worried that I'm going to ruin the pencil with the colors.
You can do just pencil. You can do any medium that you want to. Anything is fine. There's no rules. There's no laws. There's no cheating. If you like working with crayons, you can work with crayons. If you like painting with your toes, you can paint with your toes. If you want to just douse yourself in paint and jump up against a canvas, you can do that too. You can do whatever you want to.
I don't think I should do that since I broke a toe walking over a dog basket. Do you believe in the phrase practice makes perfect?
No. I think practice makes you better, but there is no perfection in art.
I don't think there's perfection in life either.
Yeah.
Braden says, I almost kept scrolling when you came up on YouTube, and I'm so glad YouTube kept shoving you in my face. And now you're my biggest inspiration.
Oh, thank you. God, these are, I don't even remember, what year is this? This is my 2020 sketchbook.
The Atelier games are great, and they have a good story. Atelier Ryza 1 and 2.
Yeah.
How do you feel about painting 3D?
Poor Santa. Santa says, I miss the days of having my comments seen. Poor Donna has so much going on.
Sorry. Where is he?
He's on TikTok.
Oh, I can't read the TikTok.
I know. He moved over.
Sorry. How do you deal with the seemingly dry spot and improvement?
Oh, what I've done is I've changed mediums. So, this is pen and ink. I will do. I'll try something like this is gouache, and then when I get bored of that, I've tried caricature. I don't like to sit around. If I feel like stuff is just not working, I'm gonna just change it up. I'll try, you know, anything else. I'll go digital. I'll try sculpture. I'll just, I'm the kind of person who, if I come to a block, I'll go around it. I'm not just going to keep banging my head up against that wall. Yeah, no nose whistles from the dog today. Sorry.
I know. Donna, as I always say, klutzes of the world. Unite. Yep, exactly.
I think 3D art is amazing, and I've never been a good 3D modeler. I was always a better animator than I was a modeler.
What about making an art book for your paintings and sketchbook? I would love to buy that.
I'm trying to. I'm doing
We're working on several things.
I'm doing a. There'll be a Kickstarter for the hair journal, the first 10 hair journal pieces, just to at least try and see what.
Noah, he doesn't really draw out of his imagination.
I try not
no
to.
one wants you to do the Liverpool Soccer Club or even out of your imagination Percy Jackson characters.
Oh.
Scott, help! I have no motivation.
Oh, come on. There's a video on that. Look for the art block video.
Is there a chance you'll try digital art in the future?
Well, I do digital art again, because I mean, I did the Dreamland Chronicles and Spider-Man digitally.
Have you ever painted anybody from Pirates of the Caribbean?
Funny you asked that. I found, this is from 2007, so this is what, 15 years ago? I found a Captain Jack Sparrow painting that it's colored pencil and a little bit of watercolors in the background. But yeah, this is an old one.
Scott, ever since the day you appeared in my YouTube shorts feed, you have been my inspiration and all my motivation to keep going. Your art hack videos really help.
Oh, thank you. Someone asked, I have painted The Witcher, and then here is...
People want to see you drawing animals too.
More animals. Oh, Siri.
How do I stop being so embarrassed and copying other people's art style for improvement? I really like this artist's art style, but I'm too embarrassed to copy their style.
Don't be embarrassed. Copy it, copy it, copy it. I copied Alphonse Mucha.
I do stuff, girl.
Yeah, I copied Alphonse Mucha a whole bunch, and then I eventually look at the video I made. Just look at go on my channel and look up Mosaic, MOSAIC, and you'll see how many people I've copied.
Okay.
But all right, it is time for us to get going, and we will see you all on Friday.
Yes, Friday.
I haven't even seen the Musketeers Netflix show. Oh, thanks, Santa. The Grinch was so fun. I still like the. See, this is me copying John Singer Sargent. We love you all. Again, our apologies if we can't read every single comment, but we are trying. And also, just even on YouTube and TikTok in the comments, I do my best to try to respond to everybody, but there's only so much time in the day. But we are trying, so please don't get discouraged. Hopefully we'll get to you. And thank you guys for hanging out with us.
Thanks for being here today, everybody. We appreciate it. Have a great day, everybody.